All right, so we're going to talk about some elbow strikes. I'm showing both elbows together, right, just to keep it concise. But you can do either of these elbows on their own, in or out of combinations. Right, so I am stepping into these elbows. I'm leading with my left foot as I throw the left elbow. Right, and then I'm stepping up with my back foot as I throw the back elbow. I could do the lead elbow on its own with both steps. I could do the back elbow on its own with both steps. And the steps might be important because an elbow is a short range strike, and I probably need to cover a little bit of distance to get in there. Okay, thank you, ma'am. All right, so for that lead elbow, let's step in with the lead foot and let's turn our body like so, right, sideways, almost like I'm throwing that jab. But this time, I'm simply lifting my elbow up, creating like a wing out of my arm. My thumb and my hand are close to my chest. My palm is down, my hand is open. Right, the elbow is slightly higher than my wrist, so I have this angle right here. All right, as I step in and tone my body, I'll lift that arm and drive in and across. Boom. At the end of the movement, my elbows roughly line up with my center line. You can see it's pointing right at the camera right now, right in front of my chin. There. Now as I throw the back elbow, I'm using 2 steps in this case. It's very, very similar. I'm stepping in and I'm rotating. This time the right hip's coming forward. All right, the elbow is going to come up like a wing, and I'm going to rotate until it's about on center line. Right, it's right in front of my chin. It's pointing right there at the camera. Right, and I'm bringing it back here. Now there's other angles I might throw this elbow at, but this is going to be kind of our default. This is where we're going to start from and work on for this cycle. I'm going to do it both together, one at a time. Now let's talk about how we're going to hold for this. So my partner Shidoshi, she's got the pads out in front of her shoulders, a little bit like we talked about in the jab cross video, but she's going to give my elbow a little bit of a high five, right, as it comes in. There. You can probably see she's moving. She's also stiffening up. She's giving it a little pat, but she's moving. Go ahead and drop the left one down. So if I'm throwing this right elbow, her pad is going to move towards center line. My elbow moves towards center line. And right on that center line, that's where we meet. Let's do just the right one again. You can see her moving into it. So the elbow strike has good leverage, all right? So the pad holder needs to go meet it and be nice and stiff, okay? And that's elbows.